Oh man. Yo, what's up, Ariana? How you doing? All right. I'm a little bit late, but on the plus side, I got to eat dinner before starting, so that's good. No, don't play that opening. It's awesome, but it'll get me copywritten. All right, I'm gonna get started. I'm waiting for no one. Let's just get into the game. Hey guys, NovaExplosion. Welcome back to more Suikoden 3. Let's continue on. If I'm not mistaken, we're in Chris's chapter 3. In case you don't remember, we did Hugo's chapter 3, and where Hugo left off, he is about to meet with the Flame Champion. We're in the Flame Hideaway with him, and we know that all the characters, we know Chris and Hugo are there, we know Godot, I think it's pretty obvious Godot's there as well. They showed us, like, another character going there, which is obviously Godot. But yeah, we're playing as Chris again. I think we need to go over to the Alnan Kanan village. So we gotta go over to the forest or something? We had the war battle. That's like the last thing we did, I think. But now we need to go to Kaput Forest. Kaput, however you say it. We have to go over there first. Go over to this forest, and I probably have to go north. Is this the, Oh yeah, this is Alma Kanan. This is the Flame Hideaway's hideout. So Hugo doesn't go to the Alma Kanan village, which is interesting. Alright. Let's get right in there. Let's freaking do it. Dude, I'm so excited to play more Suikoden today. I'm like really pumped. Like the story's really intriguing me and ramping up. Did I change the stream title? It would be unfortunate if people thought I was playing Dragon Quest and I wasn't, so... It should be Suikoden, though, I think. Yeah, according to my dashboard, it is very much Suikoden. Awesome. But yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm excited to see what happens next. I really just want to, like, get beyond Chapter 3. I want to see what's going on. Also, I think we might be getting to Thomas's chapter, because I did promise we're going to do Thomas's chapter. What do you got going on, Yumi? You got, Guardian Earth and Earthquake. Okay, Earthquake's cool. I want to use Great Hawk instead, though. But yeah, we're gonna do Thomas's chapter because I said we'd do it after some point, and I think after everyone's 3 is probably the best time to do it. Like, no more falling behind on it. We gotta make sure we do it. You're probably like, no, but just don't do it. I definitely want to do it. But, like, I'm so intrigued by the overarching story with these 3. Yo, what's up, Nash? What's poppin'? Yo, 2 times damage. Okay, right out the gate. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. This game is awesome. Alright, 40s and 50s. You guys don't hit super hard. That's nice. Yeah, everyone just attack. No using rune powers here. 2 times on the second hit. Okay, good job, Nash. Oh, Yumi, you're actually really strong. I thought you were like a magic-focused character. You kind of strike me as a magic girl. But I don't think you are. Your attack was actually pretty decent. You have the Earth Rune. The Earth Rune is mostly for protection spells and such. Alright, I don't know exactly... Oh, hey. There's a boss here. Demon Seed, the Ghost Holy. Okay. What is going on, controller? Am I gonna have to unplug you? Unplug, haha. Okay. I think this is the fight I'm supposed to do, probably. We're gonna do a Phoenix Rune on you. We're definitely gonna wanna... What's this? Raises Chanter's lightning resistance? Just have you guys attack the roots, the tentacles, seeds, whatever. You are going to do physical and magic defense increase, though. This boss looks like it might be tricky. Yo, good job, Nash. Oh, it'd be so sick to hit them with an earthquake. Oh, they like stay where they are, okay. So you probably have to kill these roots first anyway, or seeds, whatever. I keep calling them roots. They kind of look like tentacles, in a way. Is Chris gonna... Oh, Chris didn't do anything. She probably could have reached the other one. Chris, I want you to Phoenix Rune the enemy in the back. Yeah, like so. You guys are gonna focus on these roots. I think I'm just gonna use an earthquake. See if we can cast it in time, hopefully. I feel like they're drawing the aggro a lot, so maybe Yumi will get to cast the earthquake. Because that would be really sick if she can get the earthquake off. I also wish I had fire here, because I feel like fire would really help. I mean, it's a plant. What do you do when you see like a giant tree? You burn it, obviously. Commit arson. It's like the classic. Oh, these things. These were in... Those little things are like in the first two Suikodens, I'm pretty sure. Wait, did that kill the seeds? I don't actually know. Alright, I'm unbalanced. No big deal. Is Yumi still chanting? I don't know if she like stopped. What is going on with my controller right now? This is not how I want to start stream. You're gonna guard. Okay. Sword Thunder, Thunder Amulet. Oh, Nash died? That's kind of unfortunate. It's like really unfortunate. Here, you know what? Hit us with a Kindness Rain. Oh, you're still chanting. Okay. Yeah, I get the Earthquake off. We need it. Alright, good 780. Did a lot of damage. What? Oh my word. Phoenix Rune again. Yeah, just kill that one. We're still doing the Kindness Rain, I think. Start over. Phoenix Rune. Chanting. This doesn't really need it. You guys need it more. And then attack, I think? Alright, I was right. This boss is hard. Bum, bum. 370 restored? Okay, there's a root there? Since when? You did, like, move. How did you miss? How you gonna miss there? Okay, killed that one. And now it's just the Ghost Holy. We've evened the playing field. Yes, there's one, but it's a boss. It doesn't count. If a boss has, like, 3 reinforcements and we have 4 party members, the playing field is not even. I will take no arguments. Gotta be fighting the boss on its own because it's a freaking boss. We're at the point where we could just all attack. Everyone attack. You know what? I might try using my other DualSense controller. I don't know what's going on with this one. It keeps drifting. For some reason. It was not giving me this much issues with Dragon Quest. And I don't think it gave me issues with Soul Hackers 2. I remember. Stop guarding. Can you just, like, die? This is probably gonna hurt a lot. Okay. It's not too bad. Do this. Make sure Chris doesn't die. As long as Chris stays alive, we have a chance of winning. I don't know why, but these units feel so weak. Like Rico and Fred and Yumi seems good, but like, other than Chris and Nash, my other units feel so weak. Like, I can do so much more damage with like Godot or Hugo's teams at this point in the game. I feel like we were doing more when we had like the Zexins with us. Whatever. Alright, medicine A on yourself. No, she's casting. Just guard. Oh no, she stopped casting, so medicine A on yourself. Oh, you don't need it. She already casted. So, attack. Guard. That's all you can do. You're gonna do this on you two. And if you have medicine, mega medicine, yeah, go ahead. Also, I need better runes with this team as well. I think I have much better runes with like Hugo and Godot's squad. So much better runes. In this one, my best damaging one is like the Phoenix one. Also, we don't have many unites. Fred and Rico have a unite though. We could try that one. Actually, did we try this one? I don't remember. We're gonna try it now. I don't remember if we tried that one. We're gonna see it now though. The question is, how much is it really gonna do? Is it really gonna help me? Okay, 402. It did get the finish. Alright, that's something I should have done sooner then. But that was a hard fight, but we got it. Not bad. I don't know if we had to fight that thing. I don't know if we had to fight that thing. Actually, we are supposed to come here, right? Or did I have to talk to someone over at, what's it called? Let me run. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Man, I almost played Soul Hackers 2 because I'm really excited to play that game again because I think we'll finish it next stream. I'm super excited to see how that game ends. Okay, I had to come here. Like, I was really tempted. I almost played Soul Hackers 2, but I also really want to play Suikoden right now. But I also, like, I'm so excited to see how Soul Hackers 2 ends. Here's where the protected barrier begins. Don't wander off or you'll be stuck in the forest. Like, I'm super pumped for it. Because I think we have one stream. At worst, two. I say at worst, that game is awesome, so I don't care. Protected barrier, is this some kind of magic? Could be, some call it that. Okay, let's go. We didn't invite him, did we? It doesn't matter, we haven't had guests for ages. What is it? Get moving. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we just had to come here. Yeah, this path wasn't accessible. Oh, June is a guest, right. This path wasn't accessible with Hugo. We didn't come here with Godot yet. I imagine... Actually, is Godot even going to go to Chicha Village? Godot wasn't there with Hugo and Chris, so maybe he's there at a different time, or maybe he just doesn't go. A force field starts here. A force field? I don't see anything. This is it. Usually you return to where you started from. Its power has weakened lately, though. Alright. I really love Chris's new... her casual look a lot. I didn't mind her original look. She still had a really good design originally, but I like her casual look. The swamp green, like, jacket, and then, like, her long hair. I didn't think the swamp green would work, but I actually think it looks really good on her. I didn't know if I'd like it as much as I do. No? Really good. And long hair, always long hair over short hair. in like 9 times out of 10. Like most scenarios, long hair is better. There are like very, very few exceptions, but for the most part, long hair is always better. So I like her letting her hair out a bit instead of having it in like a bun or 2 buns. She had it tied up basically. Like she didn't have her hair out. She had it like tied into a bun. Not so sure about the boots. She has like boots going on, but other than that, I like her look. Oh, level 40, good job. Love to see it. Bum. Dun, 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 dun. Rabbit. What a name. These guys don't even like the dark hairs or something. 2 times damage? You're capable of getting 2 times damage? What the fudge? Goodbye. Mega medicine. Awesome. Yuri, we are home. What is his name? Yuri. It's not Yuri because there's one eye. I might just say Yuri. Just because I don't know how else you're supposed to say this name. It's like the name Yui, but with R-I at the end. Hi, Yoon. Good to see you back. By the way, did you find her? I'm just gonna call him Yuri. Yes, this is Chris. She helped us defend the Chisha village, too. Nice to meet you, Chris. I am Yuri. I am in charge of the village. Welcome to Alma Kanan. My pleasure. I'm Chris, but would someone be kind enough to tell me what's going on? Surely, my dear, but that would take longer than I have at the moment. I'm preparing for one of our rituals, which tonight be soon enough. Most assuredly. I will come too. Who's that? Ah, Uber. What's up, bro? I see at least one of you is perceptive and on the ball. Ball? Someone had to say it. I make a good spy. Oh, I'm sure you do. By the way, that Suikoden game, I definitely do want to... They're like visual novels. I want to check them out because apparently Nash has a lot of backstory in them. You are not human. What am I then? Actually, I'm glad I'm not as fragile and coarse as humans are. How did you get past the force field into our sacred Alma Kanan? What do you want? I sensed something amiss, a disturbance in the space continuum. I figured someone was using an invisible force field. All I had to do was find a weak spot in the barrier, and voila, here I am, but let's get down to business. I know that there just happens to be another true water rune seal here. Could you explain this to me? Who told you? Even the dead reveal their secrets to me. Monster? Or monster, words, no question mark. Or we're gonna like fight him? Do we really think we can beat Uber? I'm not healed. You guys definitely have a unite. Help, I am not healed. Okay. No big deal. I mean, only Chris isn't healed. Is medicine gonna heal, Nash? Oh no. Does it only heal Chris? It only heals one, so... I feel like Kindness drops will go first. So you know what? I'm gonna chance it. And all that jazz. And I can't Earthquake. We're just gonna do this. Oh, beautiful. I was hoping that would go first. It does protection! Look at him with his dual swords. Yo, nice defense. Man, he's a dual wielder and can only hit once. Sucks to be him. Or maybe he just missed, so he only hits once. Yo, nice times two. Who knew Yumi was so cracked? She's actually cracked. Alright, 320 is pretty good on Uber. Are we actually gonna beat Uber here? It doesn't feel real that we're gonna beat him. Alright, Nash, you have the water rune, that's good. Uber, you kinda suck right now, bro. Gotta be honest, and we're gonna see your Unite attack. Yomakanan Knights! Oh, they just shower him with crossbow arrows, okay. Uber is getting pummeled here. 85? That was terrible. You call that Unite attack? Oh, he deflected that. That was so bad. That was terrible. Don't do that again. Let's see if yours fares any better. Man, Uber, you kind of suck, bro. Alright, so if you have a dual attack, if your first one gets deflected, you miss entirely. You can't get one hit but not the other. You have to get both for it to connect. So Uber does normally dual wield and get 2 attacks, but he just missed it first time. How did Yoon's attack do more damage? How did Yoon's attack do more damage than the Unite? How does that make any sense? I digress. Alright, this one does a lot with you guys. You don't really have any magic, I'm not worried about that. Oh, we got a wind rune with Yuri. Let's try to go for a funeral wind and see if it works. No, Yumi! Alright, well, that's fine. Is the game ever going to give me a way to revive my characters in battle? That'd be cool. Damage is not scaling all that hot with Uber right now. Uber, you'll die one day. You're like a pushover, yet you're not a pushover. Your damage output isn't that great, but when you do hit, sometimes you can really pop off. Oh, that looks awesome. Wait, music? Oh, okay. Oh, he's almost dead. Cool. Alright, game does not like this. I'm sorry, game, I have to heal. No, don't kill her. Okay, good. I thought Chris was dead. You stop deflecting? Hey, thanks. Oh, that was sick. The clashing of the swords. Alright, I feel like one Phoenix Rune will finish him. Don't let these two die. Sorry, Yumi. Sucks to suck, I guess. I feel like a Phoenix Rune will finish him. I'm pretty confident. Unless damage bugs out again. Bum, 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 bum. Dead? Oh, he's dead. Awesome. Alright, that wasn't too bad. He got better as we went on, but it wasn't too bad of a fight. You cheating worms. No matter, I know where this village is now. Things will be different next time. That's what you think. Or what was that? Tell me. Is he exhausted from having to fight Hugo and, like, Hugo not even putting up a fight? One of the destructive forces Yum was talking about. Destructive forces. Yes, I'll explain this to you too later. Yoon and Yumi, show them around the village. I will be at Great Auntie's. Great Aunties, you say? Is that like Auntie Ons from, like Wetzel Pretzel? Auntie Ons? I'd kill for a pretzel right now, I'm not gonna lie. I say that and I had dinner already. Ooh, cool little village. Enter and look around. I doubt if there's much that will catch your eye here. Alright. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta remind myself before tomorrow. I just remembered. I'm gonna get that death counter set for Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know why I thought of that now, but I gotta do that. I'm gonna finally do it tonight. That way we can really easily keep track of our deaths. Escape scroll. I already have some escape scrolls. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, I don't know if there are any recruits here, but like I say, we're not backtracking in this playthrough until we literally have to. And by that, I mean, like, we technically don't ever have to, but we're not backtracking until, like, the very end. We're not backtracking, like, ever again. The only exception is when we have to. Like, if I backtrack with the single protagonist and I have to recruit, I'm just gonna not recruit them now. That's how it goes. I'll save, why not? Also, I don't know if I'm streaming on Thanksgiving, because, like, we're doing Kingdom Hearts 2 tomorrow. I'm still not sure if I'm streaming Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving, a lot of people probably have plans, and I definitely have dinner plans because it's Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if I want to, like, do a short stream or not. If I do, I don't know what game to play. I'd probably just play Suikoden. I'm not going to finish Soul Hackers 2 until, like, Saturday, because I want to make sure I finish it, if I can. This is where our great aunt lives. Yuri should be waiting for us, and then Friday's going to have to be a split stream, so we'll do either Dragon Quest 6 or this game. I'm still not sure, though. I don't know. I've been wondering, I haven't seen a single man in the village. Why is that? Have they all gone to battle? This is the village of Alma Kanan. The shaman clan of the Grasslands lives here. We're all women. This is an all-woman clan? Yeah, that's what all women mean. Odd custom, I'd say. You think so? This is how we've lived for a long time. I'd like to know why. It's better not to know. I'll be inside. Join me when you're done with the tour. Why on earth are we here? Please come in, make yourselves at home. After all, you are our guest. We seldom entertain around here. I can see that. The village seems like it's rejected the It's rejecting the outside world. You are quite outspoken. I'm sorry, I'm used to saying what's on my mind. You aren't totally wrong. We're very committed to our duties, and sometimes this does require us to withdraw from the outside world. Interesting. Then please tell me why we're here, about the destructive force we just encountered, the water rune seal that he mentioned, about the Flame Champion. Chris, I am a child of the Alma Canaan, with an unusual gift that sometimes allows me to see into the future. You're like a fortune teller? You can think of it that way, if that helps you. There is one vision that has haunted me since my birth. This is the destruction of the True Rune. And the resurrection of the Flame Champion. The destruction of the True Rune. Yeah, the power of the 27 True Runes which sustain the world. There are people who seek to destroy one of the runes. The man in black whom we just encountered is probably one of them. What happens if a True Rune is destroyed? Why are they so determined? Because they're powerful. I don't know. They're powerful and they can't be wielded by just anyone, if I had to guess. Well, if I had to guess why they destroyed them. A long time ago, there was a hero in the grasslands, the Flame Champion Tur. I think you mean this weekend in one protagonist. We the people of Alma Canaan joined the battle under his leadership against the Harmonian army during the second major battle. The Flame Champion and his followers, the Firebringer, were surrounded by the Harmonian forces. Ooh, lore time. Oh my word. Why must I look at this? Where is the Flame Champion? Where is Tur? Damn, if this continues, we're all finished. I apologize for this awful flashback bug, but to my understanding, there's like no way to fix it on PCSX2. Because if I could, I would. The Firebringer, the Harmonian forces, and the Grassland troops were all engulfed in a firestorm and perished. They say the fire burned for 10 days. The only survivor was the Flame Champion himself. He did not speak of it, but the force behind it was the power of the True Rune. It must have been a rune power out of control. He repented for this horrible deed, which took many lives of both ally and foe. You know, it's kind of lame that fire magic has friendly fire. I'm not saying this in a way justifies it. It's still lame, but it is neat that there's a story reason for that. The True Rune power out of control. The True Rune powered out of control. If the True Rune was destroyed, everyone could perish from the grasslands to Zexen. I didn't get to read that game. The rest of that sentence. That's nonsense. Why do you say that? Just think about it. What's the purpose of doing this? There's no point. It sounds like a fantasy to me. We're in a fantasy story, girl. And you don't believe me? Zexen Knights don't... stop skipping through the dialogue really fast. Sorry, could you leave me alone for a while? I need to think. Can you stop having auto-scroll at the most random times? Alright. This is just not having a good time. What the heck? Oh, is this a teacher? Or not teacher, tutor. What do you got going on? Hello there, if it's rune power you need. Yeah, what kind of runes do you have? Ooh, okay. What are the special effects for allies? Earth, water, lightning, fire. I don't really need any of these right now. Chris's team isn't really magic focused anyway. Oh, hey, Nash. Hey, have you cooled down? I don't think they finished with their chat. Are you interested, or have you had enough of this barbarian superstitions? You know something? I don't like you. I can't help it. I need more time. Okay. I think Nash is pretty cool. I want to learn more about his backstory. I'm gonna have to play those visual novel games. They're like fan translated, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what system they're for, though. Okay, let's upgrade... Oh, this is the tutor. This is the tutor that was the rune shop. Okay, they're separate. You a teacher? You are a teacher. I want to upgrade a lot of Chris's stuff. We're going to upgrade Swing a couple of times if we can. Look at how much SP she has. So much. I could probably max out like most, if not all, of these skills. Like the mass majority of them at the very least. Or at least the important ones. Like heavy damage and Swing, definitely max those out. More heavy damage, don't mind if I do. Okay. Parry, yeah, parry could help. Definitely damage. Still don't know what successful direct attack means. What's repel? Yeah, raise repel a bit. She can learn one more skill, it looks like. Accuracy so you don't miss. I might just do one armor protect. One armor protect. And see what my options are for learning another skill. Holy dash. Does this raise the movement speed in the map or in battle? How would that even work in battle? Some upgrades on it. Oh, if this is like the dash boots, that'd be so good. One more accuracy buff. Alright, thank you. Also, this is the only place with... This is the only village in the game with a tutor and a teacher. So that's interesting. Okay, it has to be in battle. I don't feel any faster right now. It's up to you. Take your time and think about it. You've been through quite a lot lately. Alright. What the heck do we have in here, huh? Looks important. What is it? Were you looking for me? Looking for me? Words? You? Yes, you as well as someone else, or something else. A quiet spot. Why? So I can kiss you. To talk with you alone. I must be lucky I found both. Ah, Nash wants some? He likes that Chris doesn't like him, so he wants to up his game, if you know what I mean. So what do you want to talk about? To seduce you? Just kidding, my missus would find me out in a heartbeat. I can't risk it today. Oh yeah, you're married. Or any other day. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't start, Nash. I'm not comfortable with this. Oh, then why did you suggest the idea in the first place? You seem to have known what was going to happen. To some extent, yes. I was sent by Bishop Sasarai of the Holy Harmonia to sneak into the grasslands. Holy Harmonia? Don't tell me you're a spy from Harmonia. I'm afraid I am. The alleged reason for our current invasion is to eliminate the rest of the Firebringer band. They think there's someone else pulling the strings, so to speak. It's my job to look into this. A secret mission directly from the Bishop. I couldn't refuse. And you think it's the destructive force they just mentioned. I didn't want to believe that, but it does seem to fit, doesn't it? On the brink of the ceasefire, Zexen and Grasslands rebounded with a full-scale battle. At the same time, the Holy Harmonian army invaded. It all seems unreal to me. It has to be just a complication in the conflict between us and the Grasslands. I only came to the Grasslands to find out about my father with no other intention whatsoever. I'll tell you about your father. Will you listen to me? I don't know. Of course I will. Chris, your father is still alive. How do you know? There lived a hero, the Flame Champion, in the grasslands. He and his band of comrades were called the Firebringer. Oh, okay, and this is gonna tie into Godot. Okay, a little bit, because Godot knew the Flame Champion. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions, we still do. The Flame Champion had 2 close comrades, and your father was one of them. Hold it right there, the Flame Champion lived more than 50 years ago. If Chris's father was his close friend, he must be. Over? No, that can't be true. What? Just as the Flame Champion was the bearer of the true Fire Rune, your father was the bearer of the true Water Rune. You see, the 27 true runes that exist in this world are thought to be part of a central force which moves the world. The bearers of the runes are said to be granted great power and immortality. The seal that hides the power of the rune and its whereabouts is an Alma Kanan. But how does he keep the true Water Rune a secret? He would have to bear it inside his body. Most likely. That's why the man told me to follow the Flame Champion. I've told you everything that I know, Chris. Thanks. Yoon, are you? Pardon me, Chris. Never mind. In that case, I'll leave you now. And goodbye. This is the... I always expect to see like a desk. Save over here. Please come again. I'll think about it. They said they'd get our accommodations ready now. Everyone wanted to keep talking, but Yoon dismissed us for today. They seemed preoccupied with something else. What shall we do? Shall we retire for the night? See, Master Fred, everybody's exhausted. You're the only one who pretends not to be. I'm not tired at all. My eyes are just, droopy. Master Fred, we're leaving you behind. What was that? I thought I heard something. Did you now? Let's go on the little evening stroll. Why don't we? Am I just back in the inn? I mean, that would make sense. I did rest. What's going on here? Getting ready for the ritual. Ritual, what for? Ritual of soul sending, what? Soul hack. We offer a soul to the spirits in order to receive their blessings on the grasslands. This is the second to last task I must perform, Chris. Second to last? Oh, you're talking about sacrificing yourself? Yeah, I remember that. You're not talking about Yoon, are you? Yes, of course. She's a special child. She lives for today. There's a destructive force which aims to destroy the true runes and people who intend to obtain the grasslands by taking advantage of the present turmoil. We need the blessings of the spirits to block them. Tonight, Yoon will offer her soul to the spirits. You must be kidding. How could you sacrifice her life just like that? Do you not make sacrifices for Zexin? No, yes, losing one's life in battle is a lot different than killing for some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. How dare you treat something you don't understand with so much disrespect? Is this why you brought us here, to witness this atrocity? Forget it, Chris. Is a lucky rabbit's foot so lucky for the rabbit who lost it? Damn this superstitious garbage! What kind of metaphor was that? What's up, you? You down to sacrifice yourself, girl? Please, can you come with me, Chris? Yoon, remember, the ritual starts soon. I know, I only want a brief moment to speak with Chris before the ritual. I won't be long. Mind you, she's not from Alma Canaan. Of course. Chris, please come this way. This is such a quiet evening, a perfect setting for the ritual. Yoon, do you know what you're getting into? Of course I know. After the soul sending ritual, I'm going to die. Yoon. This is my duty. Many people die without finishing or even knowing their duties. Well, yeah, it doesn't mean they should. I consider myself lucky. No regrets. In Alma Canaan, a girl whose soul is offered will become a spirit. My soul will live forever. Still. How compassionate you are. I appreciate your concern more than you know. After all, you hardly know me. So now, can I ask you? Why did you bring me here? Was that one of your duties? I've had visions of today's events ever since I was little. Maybe that's why you feel like an old friend to me. I've always wanted to meet you. Of course, there was the destructive force to consider, but it wasn't just that. What do you want me to do? You do not like expectations placed upon you by other people. I put all efforts as a Zexin Knight into combat. I only intended to defend my fellow men, the Zexin Knights, and my country. But I found myself hailed as a hero, tormented by unsolicited attention and overt jealousies. Was I born with these qualities? Why do my people love me as a hero? Was this my destiny? That has always bothered me. Maybe it's why I distanced myself from the Knights. Maybe I wanted to escape the role of a hero, but I still... You don't need qualifications to make a difference. Let expectations bring happiness, not burdens. Do whatever you feel is right, trust your intuition. Just as I have my duties, you have yours. Wouldn't you be more upset if you had no purpose in life? That would just suck. But It's almost time. After the last ritual is complete, the seal of the water will be released. Its power will be sought again. The power of the true rune that has been suppressed by the seal will be released as well. And the whereabouts of the Flame Champion will be identified. Making use of his power could be the only way to save the grasslands. I will leave it to you to make it so, Chris. So Chris is gonna find the hideaway of the Flame Champion a different way than Hugo. That's interesting. It was nice to know you, Chris. You're such a serious but kind person. kind. I murdered Hugo's best friend. I don't think that's kind at all. You and it's time. So it is. Chris, Nash, Fred, and Rico, goodbye to all of you. And to my sisters Yuri and Yumi. It's time. It is my time to go. This is not Zexen or Holy Harmonia. The Grasslanders have their own ways. Look how they curse us for cutting trees and burning grass to make way for stone piles. To die by the sword is noble, but to give up your life freely? Not for us to say. Oh my word. Who's this? Oh, it's the Iron Man, or not Iron Mask. No, that's Soul Hackers 2. The Master Man, the Masked Bishop. I fully agree with the lady. I'd advise you to stop the ritual. I'll release the seal of the true water rune. I knew who it was. I just said the wrong word. You. I saw you not too long ago. Listen, I'm playing 2 games with masked antagonists, so I get a pass. I told you I knew where the village was. Disgraceful intruders, you defile the sacred place. Leave this instant. Why now? Alright. Let's get it. Wait, they can't use Maximilian Knight combo? Interesting. Oh, we're fighting Uber, the Masked Man, and Sarah? Oh my word. Okay, this is interesting. Remember when Chris had a horse? Me neither. Oh, I have the... No, this is bad. I don't have Fred, that's why. I should have swapped them. I have 2 water rune users together. That was a mistake on my part. Bit of an oversight. Whatever. We'll make it work. Sarah, what do you... I should get Sarah first. Oh, you healing? You haven't even got hit. Why are you healing? You see this girl, chat? Yeah, okay, as if you're gonna heal more than your max HP. That was sick. Okay, that was really sick. That was dope. Oh, double hit for Chris. Nice. What you doing there, Masked Man? Masked Bishop? Leviathan? This isn't Final Fantasy. Okay. Do that. Gotta get a kindness ring going. I have to win this fight? This seems ridiculous. She keeps healing. Ow. Good defense. Phoenix Rune. I probably should get Sarah first, because Sarah's just gonna... Oh my word, that... Oh, I got him! Okay, I wasn't expecting the Masked Bishop to die that fast. We might be able to win now. I should go for Sarah next. Sarah's the one that's healing? I did not think he would die that fast. chanting. Alright, we might have this in the bag. Earthquake! Oh, Earthquake looks sick in this game. 774 to Uber? Okay. Yeah, Sarah's just gonna spam heal. So we should have killed Sarah first. Alright, but is she healing everyone or just herself? It's everyone, yeah. Her and Uber. You stop. Goodbye, Rico. Oh no, Rico's still alive. Okay. Why didn't you go... Can someone go for, what's her name? I'll say it in a second. Someone go for Sarah? Yeah, she just spams the water rune. Which is good because it means like there's one less character doing damage, but if you don't go for her first, it makes it, you basically have to go for her first. Stop hitting Uber, I'm telling you to hit Sarah. 2 times damage, not bad. Oh yes, get her. Finish her with this. Oh, 377. Are you dead? Awesome. Okay, now we just have Uber. This fight gets infinitely easier. Uber's still pretty tough, but on his own, he's nothing. We beat him once before. We could beat him again. Alright, that was fun. I wish I went for Sarah first instead of the Iron... Dude, stop calling him Iron Mask. That's a different game. Instead of the Mass Bishop, because I definitely should have went for Sarah first. And Rico dying's like, whatever. Hey, Uber, can you just, like, give up, bro? Basically over for you. Oh, repelled it. Let's go. Yeah, stop chanting, idiot. Come on, you'll die one day. Maybe I should Phoenix Room with Chris. Hey, Chris, where are my 2 times damages? Where are my 2 times damage? Also, I think Uber might have the most HP of all of them. Because Sarah and the Master Bishop felt like they didn't have a whole lot. Stop freezing, game. Stop lagging. Live. Thank you. Just barely lived. Oh, he's getting low, finally. Don't let Chris die because I really want her to get experience. She's my main character for this route. Bro, can you die? Oh, I got him. Okay, cool. No experience? Was that an optional victory? I don't think I've won a single battle that was optional to win. Because, like, I think there's been a good amount of battles in this game that you don't have to win. They're, like, really hard, and you're kind of not meant to win them, but you can win them. Was that one of them? I didn't expect you to be this stubborn. I don't know who you are, but I won't let you go near you. Or maybe it's always like that. You just don't get experience? That's kind of lame. She'll be dead after the ritual anyway. What difference does it make? Shut up. Oh, brother. Oh, is that going to lead to the Flame Champion? Or are they going to tell us where the Flame Champion is? We know where the Flame Champion is. We did Hugo's Chapter 3. The ritual is over. We shouldn't have taken so long. The seal's been released. The true water rune is gone, but the water seal, I imagine. That's fine. There's another seal left. We'll still manage if we get that one. Right, goodbye. Transfer. I want to play Mega Man Zero again so badly. I love those games, especially 3. Are they gone? Were they the destructive force Yoon warned us about? I have to play ZX at some point though. ZX and the ZX games are still on my docket before I think about replaying the Zero games. Good morning, milady. After such a hectic day yesterday, I hope you managed a good night's sleep. No, I actually slept terribly. There were bed bugs all over. I did not have a good night's sleep. Man, that's kind of lame. If the unwinnable fights don't get you extra experience, that's kind of lame. Because, you know, the fights are hard and you're like, you can win them. If you can win them, but it's not like, if they're meant to be lost, but it's possible to win them, they should just give you bonus experience. Because, like, you know, you've earned it. You've earned the victory at that point. Because it's like in Trails, right? In some Trails games, they have, like, the fights that you do. Like, you fight, in Azure, you fight, the leader of, like, the Red Constellation or whatever. And you don't have to win or something. It's like a hard fight, but you can technically win. So something like that, where, like, you're rewarded with, like, BP, I think. Probably XP as well, but... like, if you're not rewarded for winning the fights that are hard and you don't have to win, then what's the point of winning them? You know? There really is no point. I mean, it was a fairly doable fight. It wasn't, like, super hard. It was hard, but not super hard. But still... assuming that's even how it works, to be honest, but I don't know. Hey, Nash. What you doing over here? Good morning, Chris. You're up with the sun, Nash. Why so early? What's wrong with rising at dawn? Only old folks have to wait until the crowning starts before getting up? I really don't need more of your sarcasm this morning. I'm always getting chided by you women for whatever I do. I'm not out fooling around, you know. I think you are. I think you make fooling around your business. Are you off to find the Flame Champion? My, what big ears you have. I guess I really should go. Someone's got to put an end to this. Yoon thought it should be me. You're going because someone else thinks it's right? It's more than that. My heart is guiding me now. My sworn enemies will be those who use senseless wars to further themselves. Anyone who massacres innocent lives will answer to me. It's kind of hypocritical, Chris saying that, but I think it's fine because she didn't mean to kill Lulu and she's just trying to atone for that. So, I don't think it's that much hypocrisy, but it's interesting to hear it coming from her. As captain of the Zexen Knights, no wait, I shall follow my heart. The heart of Chris Lightfellow, not that of some silver hero figure. But you are a hero. At least you have all the makings of one. That doesn't matter either. All that matters is what needs to be done. I do really like Chris. I like her character and I like her growing. Seeing her growth and seeing her contemplate and seeing her struggle with her thoughts and, like, deal with everyone thinking of her as a hero. Like, I really like Chris. I really do. She's a great character. Probably. I don't expect this to change. I think Chris is my favorite protagonist of the 3. Between her, Hugo, and Godot. I see you're here to see us off. I think Chris is my favorite protagonist, but I think I like a lot of, other than Nash, because Nash is present a lot in Chris's chapter, and I like him. I think I like a lot of the characters in Godot's chapter in general. When it comes to just raw main characters, like the 3 main characters, Chris is my favorite. So far. I don't see that changing. But, I mean, it could, but I don't really see it changing. Second place, probably Hugo. And I think Godot's my least favorite protagonist. Here's a map to the whereabouts of the Flame Champion. I have no knowledge of what awaits you there. You couldn't even foresee this. That's my pro tag. Or again, we still don't know if we're gonna get like an actual Flame Champion and he's gonna be the protagonist. But right now, these three are the protagonists. That's my power rankings of them. It could change. I don't see Chris getting dethroned, but Hugo and Godot could swap, maybe. I didn't mean to disrespect you or your rituals earlier. Will you accept our blessing for your journey? And then we have to do Thomas's chapter to see how much I like him. Thomas seems interesting, so I can't wait to do his chapter. I'd welcome it. I'm sure we'll need all the luck we can get to face the path before us. Well then, our greatest appreciation will go with this prayer. I answered that question before someone asked. At some point, someone was going to ask me who my favorite was. I just answered it early. Also, I think it's fair to be open with some thoughts to see, so people can see how I'm liking the game and how I'm enjoying it and what I think so far. Alright. There's a recruit we can do in Alma Canaan. We'll do it. It doesn't require us to backtrack. So we need to go over to the inn, outside of the inn. It kind of reminds me of Kafue Village from Grandia. Kind of see like Kafue Village vibes going on around here. We have to go here, inside the inn, the shrine. Okay. What are you doing here? Quiet, please. I'm starting to get it. What are you talking about? I don't follow you. I can almost fly. Fly with this broomstick? Yes. Oops. Huh? I was so close. What? Can I help you? I'm right in the middle of magic lessons. I see. I'm looking for men. What? You're looking for men? Yes, I'm looking for skilled fighters. Why did you specifically say men? Chris, that could be seen as a connotation of... Well, you know. You're a woman? You said men? That's not gonna fly in 2025. A fighter? My mentor doesn't engage in combat per se, but her magic is invincible. She's the best magician in the world. Would you say she's a magical fighter of justice? Sorry, I Eden Chronicle reference. You'd be so impressed with her. No one knows more tricks and spells. She even outmatched Crowley, that famous old-timer. Crowley? Crowley. And she flies that broomstick like an eagle. If you'd like to meet her, she's staying at the inn. Is she really all that good? I'll be the judge of that. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Look at that leg thigh. Okay, I've seen better. I've seen better. Sorry, you're not that attractive. The leg was interesting, though. What is it? Do you want to speak with me? I've heard that you are a great magician. Would you consider joining us? Join your team? Alright. Really? I'll join you on one condition. Find the village of Gordius. Do that and I'll come with you. What? I never heard of Gordius. The village is a legendary counterpart of Alma Canaan and consists solely of males. Its entrance is supposedly located in front of the ritual... Oh, there's a male village within the female village? Are these men and women getting a little funky? Getting a little Getting a little too close, if you know what I mean? I never heard of such a thing. All men? But it does sound interesting. What? What is happening? Ooh. Am I gonna have to get the FBI involved in this? Huh? Did you find the village? No, a villager told us she'd never heard of the place. Oh, really? Then I'll join your team. Then what about Gordius Village? Well, which way are we going? No, I'm talking about Gordius Village. Now, Rhodey, introduce yourself. I'm Rhodey, Master Estella's apprentice. I'm still a novice, but I try my best. Alright, let's strike while the iron's hot, as they say. I love saying that. Stella and Rhodey. I wonder how many Stars of Destiny we need left. Well, we haven't gotten too many, but still. It's gonna be interesting because I think we're gonna just get a bunch of Stars of Destiny when everyone comes together, because we had like Hugo, I think like Sergeant Joe and like Queen and Ace and Joker, they're like stars, so. Alright, we will need to go back to Hubert Forest or whatever it's called. Cupid Forest. Yeah, we have to go all the way over there to the Flame Champ Hideaway. Put Nash with, actually no, put Nash on his own so we can have an extra character. Extra turn, rather. It's the bunnies! Die. I wonder how long this game's gonna be. As in, like, how much longer I have left. I guess more specifically, I'm wondering how much of the game is left once all the characters meet up. Another way to phrase it is, I wonder when I'll be playing Suikoden 4. Probably sometime in December, surely. Maybe. We'll get there one day. And then on to Suikoden 5, which I'm excited for all of them. Because, like, I want to play the Suikoden game. I'm really excited to get to 5, though. Because 5, I hear great things about 5. And I heard mixed to nothing. I heard, like, little, but I heard some divisiveness about 3. But I heard mostly nothing about it, so, like, I'm enjoying 3, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, it's awesome. I am running through the whole series, yeah. I've only played Suikoden 1, Suikoden 2, and Ayuden Chronicle. I plan to play every Suikoden game ever made. That includes the 2 spin-offs. There's 2 spin-offs, I think. Well, there's 2 visual novels, and then there's 2 spin-offs. I think Tear Cries, and then, like, one is, like, Japan only. It's called, like, Woven Web or something. Every Suikoden game that exists, I will play. Oh, and Suikoden Tactics. That game, I think it's like a sequel to 4. It's a tactical game. I want to play that one as well. I'm probably not going to play it until after 5, though, because I want to play the mainlines first. So I know it comes after Suikoden 4, but I'm probably gonna, like, when we finish Suikoden 4, I'm gonna skip Tactics for now. Like, I'm gonna skip Tactics temporarily, but go back to it later. Like, I'm not gonna play it after 4. I'm probably gonna play it sometime after 5. Because I want to play all... I want to play the main lines first. Love the series, underrated. It's a really great series from the little I played of it. I mean, I played 3 games and I love the concept. I love the themes in it. Quite gloomy, isn't it? I doubt if he lives here, only a hermit would set up a house here. Like, I've only played 3 games, so I can't really say. I can't really, like, I can't say if it's going to be one of my favorites yet. I think I have to play at least, I think I have to finish this game and maybe finish 4. Then I'll know if it's, like, going to be one of my favorite series. But of the 3 I played, I've really enjoyed my time with Suikoden, so. Yes, I'm counting Ayuden Chronicle as a Suikoden game. It's not technically one, but it's got the same kind of feel. No, I'm not going to skip 4. We're going to play 4. If I skip the game because so many people, like, hate on it, then no, I don't like doing that. I'm going to play 4. First of all, I want to play every Suikoden game. Second of all, I was talking about this, like, I talk about this a lot, but I don't, if a game is hated or people don't like a game, I'll play it regardless, if I'm interested. Because I can end up liking the game more than a lot of other people, or it's just not as bad as people say, you know? So yeah, no, we're not going to skip 4. I'm going to play it. Gotta get the full Suikoden experience. These things are so massive. I'm sure you were kind of joking though about it, but yeah. I know I could skip it, but I don't want to skip it. It's the worst one, but the story's really cool for the timeline. I can see that. Well, I haven't played the game, so I don't know. I really like the continuity so far. Like, Suikoden 1 and 2 have cool connections. Bronze Sun, okay. I like Suikoden 1 and 2's connections, and Suikoden 3, like, connects with 2 a lot more than I thought it would. I agree. Or I could see that, rather. I could see 4 adding some cool stuff to the continuity. I think the continuity and storyline of Suikoden is, like, one of my favorite things about it. I love how there's nice little tie-ins. Like, I wouldn't say you don't need to play 2 to understand this game. You can understand this game on its own, but you get a good amount. You get, like, a new perspective and a good amount from playing 2 first. 1 and 2. Same thing for Suikoden 2, like, playing Suikoden 2 without Suikoden 1, you know? So I can see 4 and probably 5 adding some stuff that's really cool to the timeline. A dead end. Also, reoccurring stars is a really cool thing. When you see, like, a character from a previous game and they're, like, a star of destiny. Like, in this game, right? Lucia was a villain in Suikoden 2, and now she's a main... She's not a star of destiny, but she's, like, one of the main... She's one of the main characters because she's, like, the leader of the Kuraya tribe. What's this? So stuff like that is really cool. Or freaking, Lily, who was a child in Suikoden 2, and now she's a Star of Destiny. I think that's the one I meant to say. But the Lucia thing's cool. Oh, are they going to the Flame Champion now? They're gonna meet up with Hugo? This looks all too familiar. Where am I? I feel like we went through this dungeon a lot faster than we did with Hugo. I feel like with Hugo, it took us a little longer to get through it. Like, get to this point. Like, in the Flame Hideaway chapter. In the Flame Hideaway dungeon, not so much the chapter itself. Chapter-wise, I think Chris's was a little longer. Welcome, Chris. But you're the chief of Chisha Village. That is correct. But as the wife of the Flame Champion, I welcome you. You're the wife of the Flame Champion? Is he here? Certainly, dear. Let me show you the way. Come. Are you the first one here? Do you come here before Hugo? Yes, Chris, he's the one. The Flame Champion. My beloved. Oh, I need to know what happens. Ah. So that's interesting. Chris came before Hugo, it looked like there. Yeah, exactly, the Easter eggs. So can you imagine, like, right? Like, that's why I want to play 4, because maybe 4 will have some cool characters from the other games. Plus, I want to form my own opinion. Maybe 4 won't be that bad. Wildem's 4 is hated, and I think Wildem's 4 is a really great game. So. Or FF10 too. I love that game, but that game is so hated. So yeah. Oh my word, I need to see what happens. I need to see what happens with that. When did Isla change outfits? I don't remember this. Listen, Isla, because of what happened back at Ixay Village, they might consider the Karaya clan an enemy here. Try not to stand out too much. But these clothes, they're just so hard to move around in. Isla, you're always complaining. Lighten up a little. Those clothes are Matilda imports. You know, they're expensive. Really? I'm sorry, but I still prefer the clothes I had before. Yeah, the banter between the Godot's group, I really like. You look cute, Isla. Besides, this guy's holding all our money. Better to have him spend it on you than some useless woman. Okay, that's more like it. Thanks a lot. Oh, you two. Oh, what's up, Lion? Welcome in. Captain, anything you have to do in Zexen? Someone I want to see. I love that so many people like watching me play Suikoden. I feel like my view rate, like, skyrockets, and I get a ton of new people from it. Someone who can help us solve our puzzle. A good thing I'm going to be playing Suikoden for, like, the foreseeable future, back to back to back. So I hope you're all ready for that. Like, as soon as for the new people here, as soon as we finish 3, I'm going to play 4. And as soon as I finish 4, I'm going to play 5. As soon as I finish 5, I don't know if I'll pick up another Suikoden game yet. I don't want to think that far ahead. But 3, 4, and 5 are coming in quick succession. Anyway, Elaine is ancient history. Ancient history, like how long? I don't want to promise anything after 5 right after, but the 3, 4, and 5, or 4 and 5 are definitely coming soon. Well, a couple of months. Uh-huh. Who dumped whom? Whom, you and your technicalities. Ancient history, pig. Hey, Jax. What's up, bro? Jax, can you help me out here? You're a guy, you understand, right? Well, I'm still pretty new to that sort of thing. Okay. Alright then. Let's do some blacksmithing. Joker, your weapon isn't max? What the heck? When do I stream? I stream every day. Unless something comes up. Like, I don't really have a definitive stream schedule. Also, times vary because I work a part-time job. But I don't only play Suikoden. I play a rotation of like 3 games. So actually no, 4, because on Wednesdays me and my friend do Kingdom Hearts together. But I would just recommend following my Twitch, and then you can know when I'm playing Suikoden. I'm right in. Oh. Suikoden's not the only game I'm playing, like, currently. Suikoden 4 is a short game. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna play them all. So interesting that I did, what's it called? I did Hugo before Chris, and Chris went there before Hugo, but I didn't know that, so it's whatever. It'd be interesting to play this game again and see, like, the continuity of, like, the order of events and stuff. To, like, learn whose chapter happens first. Anyway, yeah, I unfortunately, like, my schedule, I cannot give you, like, a concrete this time every day. I try to stream every day, though. What should we do, Sir Percival? But I do Suikoden 3, like, every, like, 3 days. Because I'm playing 2 other games. I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 with my friend every Wednesday. And then I'm playing 2 other RPGs on rotation. So every 2 to 3 days, give or take. Assuming I stream every day, which I try to. Unless something comes up. Or, like, maybe Thanksgiving I won't stream. This is like a bad joke, it may be a rebellion, but how many on the other side have ever wielded a sword before? What's worse? They don't have any real soldiers. We can't pit knights against a sorry enemy like that. I see. That's a Zexan Ironhead. Yeah, that would be a Zexan Ironhead. Don't do it, Isla. that dramatic camera zooming. I know what you're thinking, just don't do it. But they killed my people. They're murderers. With your skill, you should be able to take him out in 1 move, but you'll die too. I don't want you to die. That's right. If you seek revenge, think of a better place to do it. This is Zexan. If you want to stay with us, practice some tolerance. Easy for you to say. You don't have any vengeance stored up, Godot. Yo, Percival. It's so cool seeing the Zexan Knights when you're not playing as Chris. You're just like, oh, I know them because they were with Chris for a certain period of time. Okay, whatever. Do we have any skill points here? Hang on. Any skill points? 533. Oh, you can just do this, okay. Storm Mage. What's up, Hyper Kirby? Welcome in. I'm doing pretty well. Just playing some Suikoden, you know how it is. Hunter. Doesn't seem that good. The Viper, Goss, Greyhawk, Sword of Cyclone. Okay. I don't think I need to upgrade right now. save here in case I get a game over and I have to do some of Chris's chapter again. I have to do that fight with the Masked Bishop and Sarah and Uber again. I will riot. You discovered my YouTube channel you saw was streaming like my gaming content? I appreciate that, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. One of the videos recommended to me? What was the video, if you don't mind me asking? What video got recommended? What game was I playing? I hope you enjoy your stay. I stream on YouTube and Twitch. I'm really active on both. What the heck am I looking at? Yeah, I'm really active on both, whether you watch on YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy your stay. Bum, bum, bum. Look at these little elves. I don't know if they're elves. I don't know what you'd call them. They're like sprites? Yeah, sprites. That's what they're called in game. Stop it with your song of death. Yo, what was that miss, bro? So ×2, let's go. Jax is cracked. He might just be cracked. No, I would say the Zexam Forest again, but it's been a while since we've been through the Zexam Forest. Oh, a normal Mantic. Oh, one of my Tales of Xillia. Oh, the remastered? Oh, man. I see, I see. You found me during the Tales of Xillia remastered hype. That game is awesome. Tales of is awesome. Great series. It's my favorite for a reason. Don't kill her. Okay. Wow, this is going terrible. Queen, I need to like use... Yeah, there we go. I need you to like shred these guys. Well, if you like Tales of, you're gonna get a lot more Tales of because I play a lot of Tales of on the channel. A whole lot. In fact, we're going to do another one fairly soon because Berseria is getting a remaster. We're going to do one more before Berseria gets its remaster. Oh, you bought the remastered. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm so glad to see people getting into the game. Either people who haven't played the game are getting into it finally, or people that love the game are learning to love it yet again. Regardless, it's a great time to be a Tales fan. With all these like remasters and such. This Mantic has to like die. Oh yes, I'm a big JRPG guy. It's my main ballpark. 90% JRPGs. The other 10% is like platformers and some other stuff. I'll play platformers like Klonoa and Sonic every now and then. But predominantly, I play like all the JRPG series. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Wild Arms. Some others I can't think of right now. Persona, Mega 10 games like SMT and Persona and Star Ocean, you name it. You name a JRPG, I've most likely played it. Not always the case, but I've played a lot. There are definitely some I haven't played yet. Or some I'm getting into, like the Suikoden games right now. Tales fan as well? Yo, nice. Always great to meet a fellow Tales fan. I don't want to say Tales is underrated, but it's definitely not as it's not as appreciated as it should be. Tales of isn't like as underrated as like some of these more niche games, but it still is underappreciated to an extent. There are not enough Tales of fans. Or like, you know, it's not as big as like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, for example. Especially as big as Final Fantasy. But it's not really underrated like it's not criminally underrated, but it's fairly underappreciated, I feel. Save. Alright. Go to Venay del Zexe. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not pissed that Berseria got remastered. I'm not that mad. It's a little weird and kind of a waste. But on the bright side, Abyss needs it more, definitely. I wish Abyss got it first. But I'm hoping that since they're putting out these remasters so fast, that Berseria is just a way to like bridge the gap, you know? Hopefully Berseria is just them like buying time. Like, oh, we're like after Berseria, we'll give you the next remaster in like maybe June because we're really just working on it, and Berseria is just an easy one we can do. I'm hoping that's their logic and that's their way of thinking. I hope it's not just, oh, they're doing Berseria because they don't plan to do the older ones and they're too much work. I hope that's what they're thinking. It depends what they do next. They're probably going to do Xillia 2 after Berseria, but I hope Abyss gets it soon. Because Abyss, like, needs it, and it would be great for Abyss to be with Symphonia and Vesperia. Unlike, you know, modern consoles. We're back in beautiful Venay del Zexe. You're so full of it. Ha! Give me a break. So, where is this person you've got to meet, Godot? Heck if I know. I'll find out soon enough at the inn. We usually frequent. Well then, we should take it easy until this evening. Alright, let's go. The inn we go. Yeah, they're definitely working on Xillia 2, they confirmed it. Part of me was thinking Xillia 2 might be next, but I was kind of thinking they would take a game break. Like, one Tales of game in between the Xillias. And I'm glad they did. But Xillia 2 might be the next one. Xillia 2 might be ready, like, after Berseria, maybe? And other than that, like, I really just want Abyss. I think Abyss needs it. Or you could do one of the older ones, like Eternia or Fantasia or something. But I feel like if you're gonna do Eternia, I really want to see HD 2D. Or you could be crazy and do, like, Legendia or Rebirth, I don't know. But, like, I really think it's gotta... I think Abyss is the smartest move. Plus, they had that one leak with, like, the artwork or something. Like, the art... The fan art... Not fan art, but it was like an image, and they're like, oh, Abyss is probably next. So are we planning to stay for a while? Don't get carried away drinking now. On and on, you rant. Why don't you get us checked in while we quench our thirst? Where'd Ace go now? Who knows? He's probably chasing women somewhere. He's too much, that guy, don't you think? To each his own. You think? Hey, Jax, care for a pint? No, I'll just have orange juice. Ugh, orange juice, disgusting. I prefer cranberry juice or apple juice. Quit trying to turn everyone against me, old man. Oh, Ace, didn't see you there? Come have a drink with us. Not now, thanks. I have to tend to something. I'm gonna answer your question once this cutscene ends. Something or someone. Well, the rest is up to you. Do you know where to go? No. A cave in the north, right? I've been there on the survey before. Oh, we're going to Northern Cave. That's where we went with Melville and Elanus. I've been there on the survey before. You sure are careful, aren't you? Who are you talking to? Oh, Paul, I apologize for that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Dot, dot, dot. I can't believe how much soda you drank. Huh? But it's so good. You should have had some, Queen. I'll pass. I'm not really into sweet stuff. Soda's the best, though. Then we leave at dawn. Yes, but it's still hard to swallow. According to surveillance, they're practically unarmed. What were they thinking at the council meeting? Boris, is there something wrong, sir? Sure. Let's go. This is for my people. What did you think would happen? You idiot! An ambush? You'll regret this. That face looks familiar. It's been a while. Look, we're not on the battlefield here, so how about we just go on our way? Looks like that kid has other ideas. I'm not a kid. I'm Isla of the Karaya clan. Karaya, I see, from back then. Sir Boris, should I call for support and have them arrested? What? Don't be silly. How would it look for a Zexan knight to arrest some little girl who tried to pick a fight with him? Let's go. It's not my style to apologize for anything done in battle. But I have bad memories of what happened that night. I regret my immaturity getting carried away in that battle. What battle are you referring to again? Is it the battle with the Lizard Clan where we encountered them with Goodell? Butcher. It was a good shot though, Isla. It was a nice try. Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. So, what got me into YouTube Let's Plays, really just I enjoy playing video games a lot. And I found a way to project that and use that to provide entertainment for others and share my experiences. It's really as simple as that. Like, I've always liked playing video games, and I just found a way to channel that into YouTube Let's Plays, basically. It just felt like a good way to do what I like and share it with other people, basically. So we're leaving right away? Yeah, once we get everything ready, we'll head up there. That's really, that's the gist of it. That's basically why. And I regret nothing. It's been great. The last almost 6 years now have been really, really great. Met some cool people, and I have a nice little community of people who like to watch. Alright, cool. So now, let's hit up the cave. There are bound to be a lot more opportunities for conversation there because we're probably going to do some battles with some random encounters. You guys have any new armor? I doubt it, but I'm going to check anyway. I'm not sure how shops upgrade. I wonder if, like... Oh, hey. Well, interested in my wares? You obviously... Are you a Star of Destiny? Probably. So, you say you know art? That's something in itself. For example, what do your eyes make of this mole armor? I don't know. I'll buy it. I think I'm loaded on cash. Yeah, pretty much. You said it. Like, it just makes sense. Once I learned that this was something I can do, I kind of just wasted no time getting into it. Well, I guess I always knew I could do it. You know what I mean. Oh, Dominic joined the stars. Okay. Nice, easy recruit. He's probably our armory guy. Maybe not as soon as I learned it was something I can do, but like, you know. I just considered it and I was like, I'm gonna give it a try, and it's pretty much worked out for me in the end. Routine for you? Dang. I think your armor was terrible before. Do I watch other gaming channels? Yeah. Not as much as I used to because I'm busy with my own, but yeah, I'll watch other people. A couple of JRPG focused ones, like I watch The Gaming Shelf, David Vink, The Twit Gamer is a big one I used to watch. Chaos in the Sky is one of my biggest inspirations for getting into it as well. My best friend is now getting into streaming and Let's Plays, like me. So, yeah, I watch a couple. Every now and then I'll like, if I'm not streaming, I'll play something in the background. I feel like there are a couple of others I watch. Never Craven as well. Another relatively, like, not small YouTuber, but, like, you know, not super big, but he's a cool Let's Player. Alright, let's go up here. Captain, who would be waiting in a place like this? Actually, I'm gonna open my subscriptions and see if I missed anyone. I think I basically said them all. Old Dragon as well, he's pretty cool. Mage Masher, big fan of Mage Masher. Yeah, it's a big, those are the highlights. There's only one way to find out. Looks like some kind of rendezvous, but I doubt it's with some beautiful sorceress. I never really watched Chugga Conroy. I've heard a lot about him. I have nothing against him. I've never really given his content a chance, but I've never really tried watching him. I've heard a lot of things about him. Like, it's more so I just never gave his content a chance. But I probably should at some point. All men, do you think Jax is the same way? No. Oh, Jax, I think you're the same way. I watch relatively, like, a lot of the people I watch are, like, smaller. Like, they have more subscribers than me, but they're not, like, super big, you know? They're not like 100K plus. Actually, I do have a funny story since you brought up YouTube channels, but, I don't know if you've ever heard of Vernius before, but I actually know Vernius IRL because we went to the same college, and I obviously watch his content. I watched his content before I met him, but I just felt like bringing that up because you were talking about YouTube gaming channels. Really funny guy. Focuses on like comedy. Like he does like. Mostly, he plays games, but he has more of a comedic influence. Instead of, like, does what I do, basically. Like, you know, not so much walkthroughs, but, you know. Never heard of him? Yeah, he has, like, I think he has, like, 300K subscribers. Or something. Like, I watch people that are, like, not super... most of the people I watch aren't, like, super big. They're big, but they're not, like, you know, They're not like... The average gaming channel I watch isn't like over 100k subscribers. Probably like 40 to 60k, give or take. Then again, I lose track of how many subs people have. He's like the Game Grumps? I don't know who the Game Grumps is. Yeah, I watch some big people for sure. It's not so much that I choose the smaller people. It just so happens that the people, a lot of the people I watch aren't like super big. They're big enough to like make a living off of it, surely, but like, you know, I just watch who I you know, I find people and I think they're cool, I watch them. You know how it is. I don't choose who I watch. It just kind of happens. I'll just watch whoever I like, you know? I'll see someone, and if I'll see someone, I'll watch a video, and I'll stick around if they're a cool person. That's another thing. I also make sure to stick around for the person and not the game, because, like, I think that's really important. And also, it's how I hope people feel watching me. I hope people mostly... You know, surely people that stick around, like, obviously like me as a person. Or else they wouldn't have stuck around. Like, they think I'm a cool person, so they stick around no matter what I do with my gaming. What game I play, etc. You die, skeleton? Hey, thanks. That's another thing. How do I upload every hour? I just upload every hour? You can do something called scheduling videos. I don't literally press the upload button every single hour. I schedule them ahead of time. If that's what you're thinking. I schedule them ahead of time and they go up at a certain time. It's not as hard as... It's not as, like... It's simpler than it sounds. There's a scheduling feature and you could schedule videos. Basically. Obviously, if you're not a YouTuber, you wouldn't know this, but I don't literally, like, oh, 1 o'clock. I don't literally press the upload button at 1 o'clock. I schedule them ahead of time so they go up when I need them to. That wasn't a dumb question. You're good. You were just curious. That would be crazy, right? Can you imagine if people were like, how do you upload exactly at 1 p.m. every single day? Do you imagine if someone actually, like, is like, do you actually hit the upload button at that time? I'm like, I can see why you'd think that. But, yeah. That would be nightmarish if I had to do that, right? If scheduling didn't exist, that'd be crazy. Do you imagine me, like, hitting the upload button at every single hour? So really what I do is I schedule, like, 9 to 12 videos like the night before, and then they go up when I need them to, basically. It's a lifesaver for how much I upload, so. We know you're there, quit hiding and come out. Whoever you are, we're not here for a picnic. Well, we can pretty much figure out who it is. It's not as though I was hiding. Oh, Duke. What's up, bro? You won't find us wandering around wasting words on each other like you do. It's not my fault you lack conversational skills. Slay? Duke, what do you want? That's rather rude of you, Godot. We're just working, doing our job. Working? You mean following us around? Why would we? You're not that interesting. Godot, I believe you received an order to return to Caleria. I'd suggest you follow that order. Oh, that. It seems you did get the message. Well, I never thought an upright fellow like you would ignore such an order. I thought it was a joke, so I threw it away. What? That's insubordination. We're in the middle of a special mission. That takes priority, so it isn't insubordination. Special mission? Haven't heard anything about it. To scout and stir up a riot in the High East, the goal was to revive the Highland Kingdom. Yo, Highland Kingdom, that was a Suikoden 2 thing. It didn't go very well. Who do you think you're fooling? The High East Rebel was over 3 years ago. Yeah, but for some reason there was never an order to end the mission. So we're still involved, so there. How big of an idiot do you take me for? Do you think for one moment you can pull off that garbage? I was kinda hoping. We'll drag you back to Caleria by force if we have to. We've got someone waiting for us. No time for delays. What do I have to do to make you give up? How does a duel sound to you? I'm in. This time you're not getting away. Fine then. I guess I have no choice. How long I've waited to hear those words, Godot. Are you ready? You can't make any more excuses. I'll just hit a save state there in case we game over for losing. Come at me anytime. At last we finally get to settle this. Now we'll see who's number 1 in the defense force. Duke, I'm gonna school you and then some. I'm gonna meld you into the ground. I've been waiting for this, Godot. Alright then, let's see what you've got. Are you gonna attack? No, defense. Okay, he's gonna counter me here. Ow. Don't get too tired. Take a rest and finish this quick. This is defend? No, attack. Okay. Ow. Better than I thought, Godot. Now take this. Let's go. Easy. The blow. No, hit him. The next attack is yours. Come on. Yeah, okay. Hardly felt a thing. Try a little harder. Defend? Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll go full speed as well. I think you're gonna attack? Oh, let's go. Easy. It was between attack or death blow. Oh, there's the damage. Cook up the damage, Godot. Defend? Easy. Yo, you're like an open book. Duke. Not to be confused with Tales of Vesperia, Duke. Are you ever gonna stop doing this line? You're making this easy for you, for me, brother. Hardly felt it. He's broken? He cannot stop doing this one line? Do it again. Okay, this is attack, I think. Alright, it's over. Nice knowing you, punk. Too easy. Good job, Godot. I love duels. Love, love, love them. You still want to go at it, Duke? How could this happen? Are you alright, Duke? You're pushing yourself way too hard. I'm fine, it's nothing. I'm impressed, Godot, but this isn't the end of it. I'm gonna keep coming after you until I win. I'll be waiting, Duke. I'll tell you one thing. This hunt for Firebringer is not part of Harmonia's plans, but is apparently part of that man's scheme. I'm not really sure what he's up to. Well, I suppose we better pull out of here, Duke. I suppose. Right, later, punk. Serves you right, Duke. How dare you insult our leader like that? Just because he didn't come out on top today doesn't mean I won't take you on myself. Alright, do it right now, then. I dare you. Give me a duel with Ace and this dog. Gao, I think your name was, or something? Yo, Arietta, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Yes, I did break him. Oh, I'm so scared. Alright, cool. Do we have to keep going here, or are we done? We're gonna keep going, because I'm already there. I'm closer to the exit than I am the entrance. Wait, was that a save point? That was a save point. Oh yeah, this is already the end, I'm pretty sure. This is where we did the duel with, Melville tried to duel Guillaume here. Alright, let's go. I need to go get myself another drink because my mouth is getting so dry and I have a lot more reading to do. Wow, amazing, so beautiful. That's strange. Was there a ship there? Oh, that's the ship that they used the Loa Knights to leave or whatever. I've been waiting for you, Godel. You're an Ironhead. Yo, calm down, Isla. It's not that serious. Ironhead? Oh, yes, I am indeed the Zexen Knights alone, but who is this little girl? I'm your worst nightmare. I love the Karaya clan. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my village. You burned it to the ground. Yeah, you did. Just like Balsef. That was very unfortunate. Unfortunate? Is that all you have to say? The whole thing was a plan gone sour. What plan? Too much to get into right now, Godot. The information you and Wyatt sent me has been very useful. Tell me about that plan. There were those who were not in favor of the armistice between Grassland and Zexen. Just prior to the treaty being signed, the chief of the Lizard clan was assassinated, and thus the whole thing turned ugly. We were there when the Lizard clan chief was assassinated. We even fought against you knights. Whose plan was this then? Well, it was certainly not ours. We saw Chris, the leader of the Zexen Knights, there as well. Chris was with us at the signing of the armistice. Even Chief Lucia saw her there. Among the enemy is someone who possesses powerful magic. Oh, so, okay, this is showing the Zexen Knights, like, not being with Chris. I guess Chris is, like, off to Chisha by now. The power to create illusions. Are you saying what we saw wasn't real? I've never heard of such magic. I'm interested who's, like, pulling the strings and who's causing, like, the war and, like, what their reasoning is. Footsteps. What is that, Jax? The knights we saw at the Lizard Clan didn't make any sounds when they walked. No footsteps. Come to think of it, you said that at the time. So those knights weren't real. The pain we felt when we fought them sure was. The what? After that, the Lizard Clan was in upheaval, and it shames me to admit this, but our knights went on a rampage against the Karaya clan. This is behavior that we never allow. I can feel the power of someone in the shadows even in here. Then that woman, that sorceress, was responsible. Not just the sorceress. We saw near Karaya village, but also the masked bishop. Yeah, I think the masked bishop is I'm starting to get the picture. I think the masked bishop's gonna be, like, the main antagonist. And now it's about, like, who is he? I still think he looks really familiar. Like, oh, if it's someone from Suikoden 1 or 2, that's gonna be wild. Though I'm sure that you were aware of all this. Yes, but I didn't come all the way out here to meet with you just so you could tell me something I already know. Tell me something new, Salome. Plot twist, he's actually someone from Ayuden Chronicle. They predicted Ayuden Chronicle like 20 years early? Can you imagine? Alright, if the enemy is a Harmonian bishop, we can expect an eventual invasion by the Harmonian regular army. If that happens, Grassland as we know it will be conquered in the blink of an eye. And then we have the Zexans. Yes, Harmonia probably considers us, the Zexan Federation, with our mere few decades of independence, as no more than an offshoot of the Grassland tribe. However, within the council are people who are pushing us to make a secret pact with Harmonia with the aim of splitting up Grassland between Harmonia and Zexan. Powerful people are all like that. The greater their power, the narrower their vision. Well, not necessarily. Most of the time, sure, but there are exceptions. Not everyone on the council is that way, but more and more members are being swayed. Is the council ever gonna, be relevant again? Are they gonna have ties to the Masked Bishop? Is the Masked Bishop the council? Are they in leagues with the council at least? We can't allow anyone anywhere to scheme up wars for their own selfish reasons. First, I'll ask the pro-Harmonia faction within the council to push for a treaty with the Grassland, then we'll join forces with other Harmonia troops to resist the warmongers. Okay, so what do you want us to do? Come with me. I don't know, man. I'm really intrigued to see how this goes. Can you see the castle on the other side of this lake? Yeah, where that ship ran aground. Yes, the master of that castle has mounted a rebellion, and we knights have been sent in to suppress it. You want us to help with that? No, exactly the opposite. I want you to support their rebellion. What do you mean? Thomas, the master of that castle, has created a free trading area within its walls for Zexan and Grassland merchants. Unfortunately, the council sees this as a form of rebellion. Of course, it's those counselors seeking the pact with Harmonia who are accusing Thomas wrongfully. If they're not able to stop a rebellion at such a small castle, the power structure within the council will likely change. I see. But we're mercenaries who work for Harmonia. Grassland disappears, there will be no further need for a frontier defense force. I wouldn't be too happy about that. I'd best return. By now, the council has probably gotten wind of my intentions. Oh, Lewis didn't even say a word. I'm impressed, Captain. You're pretty well known. There's the Lizard Clan Chief, the Karaya Clan Chief, and now even one of the 6 mighty knights of Zexan. I've been around a while, you see. Alright. Hey, Isla, we're about to go. Right. This plot, I don't understand what it means. Well, you should have played all the other chapters, Isla. You should have just known what happened in the other chapters, then you wouldn't be confused. Well, thanks for taking me out of here, game. Appreciate it. I thought about what we should do. I'll go back to Venedo Zexe to get our supplies. I thought we were going to the lake castle. Sure, and to flirt with more women. He's not wrong, though. He's really not wrong. Alright. Maybe I do need to go to Vinay. Alright, we're gonna have to traverse this path again. Yeah, we're gonna. The thing is, we're not gonna get to see what happens with the Flame Champion until like next stream, or maybe even the stream after. I don't know how long. Oh, this thing again. We fought this thing. We fought like the dark version of this thing with Chris. Was it with Chris? Yeah, it would have been with Chris. We're not gonna get to see what happens with the Flame Champion like today, or maybe even next stream, because we gotta do Thomas's. Like I promise we do Thomas's. Plus I think it's the best time to do Thomas's because like before moving on to what I assume is the characters meeting up and like staying together, it makes sense for us to do Thomas to see what's up with him. Which I want to be clear, I'm not like dreading Thomas's chapter. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I'm just really interested in this overarching story that, like, I don't want to wait any longer. I do, like, want to see what's up with Thomas's, though. Like, I do. Don't get me wrong. But it just goes to show how, it just goes to show how invested I am in this story, like, of these three characters and their journeys and, like, them meeting up. We are going to do Thomas's after this chapter 3. And however many chapters Thomas has, we're just going to do as much of Thomas. If Thomas has 3, we'll do all 3 of his. If he has 1, we'll do it. I don't know how many he has, but we're going to do all of Thomas's. Or at least most of them. I know you're big into JRPGs. What about Nintendo and Sony games? Well, elaborate on what you mean. I play Nintendo and Sony games. Do you mean like Nintendo and Sony games is just a company? Any specific games in mind you're thinking of? I play Nintendo and Sony games. PS1 is my favorite era in gaming. And those are Sony. Or, well, I mean, I guess it's Sony because PlayStation is Sony. I have a Switch, so I play Nintendo games. Bum, 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 na, na, na. No, nice 2 times damage. How are you not dead? Excuse me. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, I play a lot of stuff. I don't really base it off the company. I just play whatever I think looks interesting. If I see a game and it looks interesting, I'll play it. I'll give it a try, even if it's out of my comfort zone. Like I played Judgment, which was it's like a spin-off to Yakuza. And I didn't think I would like a Yakuza game, but I ended up loving Judgment, and its sequel was good too. Mario, not really. I play a bit of Mario, but on the channel, the only Mario game I've done is Paper Mario. Thousand Year Door. So Mario, not really, but I've played Mario games when I was younger. Kirby, yes, I do play Kirby games. Zelda? No, never really got into Zelda. The only Zelda game I played was Twilight Princess when I was younger. Metroid, I haven't gotten into it yet, but I want to. And never got into Donkey Kong either. So of those 5 options, Kirby's the only one I play extensively. I haven't played all the Kirby games, but I played a good amount. God of War, haven't played it yet. Haven't played the Spider-Man game yet. Played Ratchet and Clank, one of the Ratchet and Clank games, and haven't played Sly Cooper yet. Is Horizon Zero Dawn considered Sony, or no? Because I played those games, Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. I don't know if those are considered Sony, but I played those. These sprites are deadly. It is? Alright, cool. So yeah, I played some Sony and Nintendo games. I haven't gotten super into some of them. You guys are playing. Yo, Vicky, if you're out there, can you, like, reveal yourself so I don't have to backtrack anymore? That would be great. Thanks. Oh, no more dark hairs. Now it's rabid rabbits. I wonder if enemies are chapter-based. That'd be interesting, if they're chapter-based. Like, when you enter a new chapter, the enemies slightly change. Like, no more dark hairs, because we're not in chapter, like, 2 anymore. That'd be kind of cool if that's how it works. Wait, this is not where I need to go. I have to go... I have to go left, right? I have to go left. How do you fail to escape 2 bunnies? How does that happen? Well, I guess I'll kill them because the game won't let me run. Yeah, I'd say I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. I got to eat some good food. I like Thanksgiving. Bum, bum. Yo, I put a lot of them. Stop hitting me while I'm chanting. How dare you? Wish you hit the other one. Bum, bum, bum. How are you not dead? Thank you. And Joker, why were you running into Godot there? Jax, what was that, bro? What was that? How'd you miss? Also, how did Isla get higher level than Godot? How does that happen? Also, this team does not have the... Oh, Godot is an extra slot for runes. Alright, only you guys need it? That's cool. Holy encounter rate, please let me move. kidding me? Well, you're up in my face, so I guess I'll kill you. Ripple. Yeah, Joker. I think Godot's team had they're based on like the playing cards. Like you have Ace, Queen, Joker, and then Jack is a card. Jax is like a play on words of card. Like this character, like there's a Jax here. I think he's based on the Jack. I think they're all based on like playing cards, which is cool. Like the Jack, Queen, King, Ace and stuff. Well, there's no King, but like, you know, pretty cool. And the Joker is like the wild card or whatever. If I second guess myself and this is not the way to Lake Castle, I'll be upset. Oh, there's a person here. You want to be recruited? What are you doing? His morning stretches, obviously. It's exercise. Are you getting enough exercise? Exercise? That's right. How about letting me help you work out? Sure. Hey, you've got potential. Alright, here we go. Stretch your arms wide. Well, feels good working up a sweat, huh? Exercise, huh? What, this isn't enough exercise for you? Hahaha, alright then. Can I say something first? I want water. I do want water. I need a drink. Come on, straighten up. Hey, I'm trying to. Alright, here we go. Stretch your arms wide. Poor Godot. Godot's never went to the gym in his life. Oh, I need to say this. Water. Water? There's no water here. You can have some if you go to Buddha Hut Castle. That's it. Join my group and I'll go to Buddha Hut Castle. You're already drained. You've got just a thing to get you in tip-top shape when we get to Buddha Hut Castle. Wait, are you not a star? Why are you inviting me to Buddha Hut Castle? Because aren't you the Star of Destiny? Easiest recruit of my career, I guess? Ah, Godot's dead. Kenji's joined the Stars of Destiny. Oh my word. That was interesting. Alright, Godot's fine now. False alarm. His legs are working again. Alright, yeah, this is the Lake Castle. Yeah, this would take me over to Mount Haito. Alright, let's go to Lake Castle. I, the commander of the guards of Buddha Hut Castle, will not allow Thomas to be taken. Cecile, I wonder if Thomas does have 3 chapters. I guess his are taking place during theirs, like Hugo, Chris, and Godot? Get this straight, you'll never take Thomas away. Never. I'm sorry, but you'll have to get out of my way. As a member of the Zexan Federation, you should know that it's your job to obey orders. I don't care what you say. I'm the commander of the guards appointed by Thomas. So, Thomas... Thank you, Cecile, but I'm no longer the master of this castle, so you don't have to protect me anymore. The sweetness of youth. I remember it so well. Hey, stop that melodrama. Can't you find anything out? There's Leo and Percival, 2 of the 6 mighty Zexan knights. That youth over there seems to be Thomas, the master of the castle. I think he's being dismissed. You guys know who Thomas is. The plot that Salome mentioned hasn't been carried out yet, right? A greedy power game is being played out in the council. There's no telling how it'll go. Hey, something's happening. Cease and desist. You're not going to resist the great Leo, are you? I'm one of the 6 mighty Zexen Knights, you know. Cram it, I'm Juan, Bujutsu Master of Buddha Castle, and your talk doesn't scare me. Why have I never seen this guy in my life? Is he only in Thomas's story? Please, no more squabbling. If everyone would be so kind as to leave, we'll determine our future ourselves. Just leave before things get ugly. Leo, what say you going back and telling them that Thomas is determined to stay here? What? If you keep swinging your axe around here, you'll only make things worse. I suppose. Well, this could turn into a guerrilla war. That Thomas boy has a lot of guts. He'll make quite a man someday. I don't know. I think he gave up too easily. Until we succeed in carrying out Salome's plan, we'll just have to buy as much time as we can. Yeah, it doesn't mean we can get directly involved in this either. No kidding, this isn't a Defense Force job. We've got to keep our identities hidden. If you're so worried about being found out, shut up already. Those knights are coming. We're gonna fight them? We're gonna tussle? We still serve the council, Percival. Sometimes we have to do things we don't like. And sometimes you need to bend a little, Leo. I think Salome is up to something. You should keep an eye on everyone. You never know when someone working for the council may do something stupid. I'm not very experienced with this kind of thing. There's no doubt you're much better suited to wielding an axe. Interesting. We'll keep our eyes peeled as we go in. Sure. Thomas, what's poppin'? Alright, you know what? First, save. Heal and save. Will I watch the Game Awards? Probably not. Oh, Dominic, you're a support character. Okay. What, you want me to go? Yeah, that's the idea. Do I even have anyone else? I don't, Wigadell. Wigadell, I have no one else. Wait. Save before I get a crash or something. Not a crash, but like... maybe like a power flicker, you never know. Something could happen and I could lose progress. This 2002 game doesn't have autosaves. Like 24 hours in, that's crazy. We're coming up on 24 hours, I think. Yo, Thomas, where you at, bro? We need to have a little chat. I think those statues are useful for recruiting certain people. I don't know exactly, though. I imagine when we get the whole team, we can use the tablet like in Suikoden 1 and 2, where you can see all the stars that you're missing. You can see like the stars you're missing, basically. I imagine we'll be able to use that at some point. A library, huh? Who would have thought I'd see this in such a run-down old fort? Must be such an unfamiliar sight to you. What, me? I may not look it, but I do read a lot. Have we not been to, like, Lake Castle with Godot? I thought we have been. Maybe we haven't and I'm just stupid. You think you're so smart? Please keep your voices low. What? What the? Where did you come from? I've been here all along. This guy's got no aura. It's weird. It's like he's not human. We didn't mean to disturb you. It's okay. This is everyone's library. It's a pleasure, Captain Godot. Kill him. Slit his throat. He looks creepy as AF. How do you know his name? ... I don't remember meeting you before. To better protect this castle, I checked many ancient texts. I found something explaining why this became common land. As well as the reason for the war between Zexen and Grassland. I found a sketch along with a record of the day that this was established as common land. So that's how you knew my name. Yes. This Ike guy we haven't seen before. That's some memory you have. I didn't know you had anything to do with this castle before, Captain. You should have said something. I'm sorry. Nah, I'm all hush-hush. You know how it is. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Look, we really shouldn't be walking around drawing attention to ourselves. The battle is set for tomorrow. Go find a room somewhere and get some rest. I already got some rest. Yeah, the soldiers seem pretty busy with their preparations, but they might be coming back soon. There ought to be plenty of empty rooms in this place. We just have to avoid being discovered. I suppose. And we better quickly find a place to hide. Any ideas? Find something quickly. I wouldn't want to waste time. I wouldn't waste time trying to find a feather bed or a down pillow around here. No way. Who needs all that papering anyway? Captain? Where's everyone else? Isla and them are asleep right now. Jax is keeping watch. I've been in the Defense Force almost 20 years. I remember sneaking into Grassland by myself a long time ago. This castle looks pretty much the same as it did then, only more weathered. I felt something was off, so I took a look at that sketch in the library. I don't know when it was made, but something baffles me. When the common land was established, I was present, along with a man who now calls himself Jimba. I was on the Grassland side, he was on the Zexen side. This is where Jimba and I said farewell to a man we considered a true friend. I wanted this place to remain free of anyone's control. That's also what our good friend desired. Friend. That's... Yes, the true lightning rune. Oh, you're the rune bearer for it. And your friend is the flame champion Tur. Oh, you're revealing it to Joker. But he disappeared. I've continued to postpone my demise by holding onto this rune here in my right hand. I'm stuck in the purgatory of infinite life. Oh, so Godot's really like... Okay, so Godot and the Flame Champion, like, they don't age and they don't get older and they're, like, immortal? Captain, the destiny that should have shouldered... That you shouldered all this time is a burden whose weight overwhelms me. As for the rune and the sketch, I prefer to forget about all that. Sorry, Wang. It's been a while since I've been called that. Oh, your actual name isn't Joker? Joker's like an alias? Everything's okay. They're all gathering around the entrance of the castle. I guess we better get going then. Let's do it. Let's slay some iron heads. Let's slit their throats and then some. Get a little violent with them. Why is it playing the Trinity site music? Okay, I'm heading back to the manor as planned. Everyone be punctual. Okay, yo, Doggo? I cannot wait to do Thomas's chapter. I'm probably gonna get those characters if I do Thomas's chapter. They're running away! After them! Yes, sir! Oh, these dumb ironheads. Listening to the council. Thank goodness Chris broke free. Alright, this is as far as you go. Who are you? No one of note, and I take issue with the fact you chase after little girls like this one. Pick on someone your own size. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm gonna destroy all of you. All these Zexon marshals here. Oh, the true light. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. So I get to use more soaring bolts? Because soaring bolt is part of the true lightning? Yo, that's awesome. Oh my word. So I essentially have 9 soaring bolts. I probably want to remove a lightning rune off of Godot then. Because I wasn't expecting him to get the true lightning rune. But now that he has it, I can remove the... Later on, I can remove the lightning rune. I mean, for now, it's fine, but... Yo, these other spells look sick. Furious Blow? Okay. Thunderstorm? Also sick. We'll use them later. I'll probably use them for the next fight. If there is a next fight. Because I feel like there will be a couple of fights here. I get 9 soaring bolts. That's insane. Well, it looks like the little boy went toward the manor house. I suppose we should follow. Yeah, I guess we should. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Hold it. No, you hold it. You tell him, Jax. Who are you guys? Defenders of justice. What? She's a mere child, as you can see, but we have a real business here. Alright. Godot, let's see it. Furious Blow. That one in the back. And you hit that one. Game, please don't lag. Oh, is this the one that the Sentinel used? Okay, no, it's a different one. Yo, that looks so sick. Okay, no big deal. Just easy 1200 damage. Oh, I love it. Yo, nice dodge, Queen. Good job. Get him. Godot got 3 kills. I don't know what Stoner Skill does. I want to take this feathered hat. We don't need it. Let's go after them before reinforcements come. Okay. We're just gonna have to do the best we can right here. Right. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Looks like they all got in the house safely. They must be planning to defend themselves from there. Good strategy. So it's just like we planned. We could sneak in using the secret passage we found yesterday. This castle looks like it was a secret passage. It has secret passages everywhere. Hope no one else plans on using them. Oh, they're just in the castle. Oh my. Wow, how'd you get so strong? Do you have a special diet? I'm not about to lose to some country gang. Damn. Close your eyes. So if you close your eyes. Or however that song goes. Alright, Thunderstorm. Let's do it. Yo, Queen, you're the goat, by the way. You're awesome. You're bae. This might sting a little. Oh, sting a lot. Too easy. There's no better way to flex the whole true lightning rune than against a couple of iron heads. Oh, we got more armor now. I don't need blessed robe. What happened? What's going on here? Are you responsible for this? Don't be ridiculous. How could I be? Hurry up, everybody. We have more enemies to face. What? Oh, no, they're dead. They're sure keeping me on edge. They're doing the best they can. If those guys break through here, that's the end of it. I'm just glad we don't have to stick our necks out that much. It's high time you people gave up. If you continue to resist, you'll be charged with treason. Grr. How many battles has this been? I'm getting really tired. But I wouldn't do for another flash of light to strike them down. Who is this doggo warrior? I can't wait to get to him. We have to learn to defend this castle ourselves. We can't depend on help from the outside. You're absolutely right. What are you all talking about? Oh, I can't watch this anymore. That bully's got my blood boiling. I'm gonna shoot this arrow. Go ahead, shoot it. No, don't even think about it. It'll give our position away. Is that a problem? Yeah, it is. Oh, right. It looks like they made a move. They've gone outside. What is this? An invasion into the grassland isn't permitted without a council resolution. You will have to leave the premises immediately. Why, I never. Damn you all, I hate you. How could this happen? I won't forget this. Next time we will take this castle as your enemy. Sure, whatever you say. I think there's something more important to deal with here, counselor. Huh? Become known that a few council members have been taking bribes from the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia. These traitors are causing quite an uproar in Vinay del Zexe. I don't see how you can remain head of the Merchants Guild when you've upset customers so badly. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're... I read that already. Then you better hurry back to Vinay del Zexe to prove your innocence before they come after you. Tales of innocence. That's preposterous. Of course I'm innocent. Are you, though? I don't buy it. It looks like Salome's plan is unfolding. Mission accomplished, you could say. That's one down. That sure was tricky work. I prefer a more straightforward kind of battle. But defenders of justice have to fight in many different ways. Defenders of justice, are you including me? Enough with your childish talk. She's a child. Hey, but it's true, right, Jax? I guess so. No one says it like you, Jax. What does that doggo do? I want to learn more about that dog. A happy ending. How touching and appropriate. There should always be a happy ending. I agree, Ace. This isn't another one of your cheap novels, so don't get all soppy. Soppy? Are you coming, Godot? Yeah, our work is done. Just as he wanted, this land belongs to neither Zexen nor the grasslands. But why would he want that? That man's always sought freedom from his destiny, from the power of the rune. He wanted freedom for this place. It may have been a mere whim, but I admire his simplicity. Yeah, in the end, I was taken by grassland. You stayed on the outside, and somehow remained neutral. Many people were able to see a bright future. Sometimes I regret our immortality. I hope that there will come a day when we'll think of it as a form of freedom, rather than a prison. I hope that day comes soon. So, we carried out our agreement with Salome. What are we going to do now? Well, we actually do have a new mission up in the Outlands. We're going to see the Flame Champion. Huh? I don't mind going to see this Flame Champion fellow, but is this really a mission? Well, and how will we find him without more leads? Oh, I think Godot's got us covered. I only need one. I know where the Flame Champion's waiting. In the east of Grassland, close to the village of Chisha. If we go there, we can find him. How did you come to this deduction, Captain? It's rather sudden, no? We're mercenaries. All we need is our mission and our payment. Oh, and Joker's staying quiet. There's no need to get nosy about what's behind it, because he said he wouldn't say anything to the others. Hey, but I guess you've got your reasons. I'm sorry, there are some things I can't tell you right now. That's okay. We all have our secrets. We have things about our past we haven't told you either. Not even the Defense Force knows everything. That's right. Well, if that's the case, let's just go. First objective of the mission is to get information about the Flame Champion. So to actually go see him shouldn't be a problem at all. The Flame Champion, huh? Godot, are you a friend of the Flame Champion or something? Sorta. Let's do it. Are we already gonna finish up Godot's chapter? Ah! And we can go all the way back! Oh, here we go. So, we're probably gonna finish Godot's chapter here. What kind of up on 3 hours. Maybe should I end stream after Godot's chapter and then we could just do Thomas's next stream? It's a decent stopping point. Because we're not gonna do Beyond Chapter 3 until we do Thomas's. We're not gonna do Chapter 4 until after Thomas's. I promise we do Thomas's before Chapter 4. Hopefully, I can get... I don't know how many chapters Thomas has, but hopefully it'd be nice if I can get Thomas's chapters done in a stream. Just so I can see what's going on with the Flame Champion. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Also, man, Godot, remember when you were like our higher level character? Now you're like one of our lowest. I think Hugo and Chris are both higher level than you. Chris is like 41 and Hugo's like 43, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Not that it matters, because we'll have plenty of time to catch you up, surely. I really am interested to see where the game goes once the characters meet up, because they meet up at the Flame Champion. At the Flame Champion's place. So I'm really excited to see, like, what's gonna happen with the story when they all meet up, and just seeing them together is gonna be great. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna have to go through Thomas's first, because I want to do Thomas's chapter. I also imagine there are some Stars of Destiny in Thomas's route. So even if I didn't want to do it for curiosity's sake, we gotta do it if I want all the stars. Oh, mini boss. Well, I have the power of my rune. Dude, Godot is broken now? He might just be busted. He casts his lightning rune, his true lightning magic instantly. Alright, that killed most of the birds. No, stop. Don't get my waifu. Yeah, get him, Jax. Get him, Isla. Good job. But what's the stone golem doing? Is it gonna hit Queen and kill her? Okay, it's gonna hit, was that Joker you hit? Or was that Jax? You know, there's no reason why you shouldn't just use magic. Hammer of Horizon? That sounds awesome. Sounds really cool. Bum, bum, bum. 988. You gotta be getting low, bro. Yeah, it's taking like no physical damage. Magic is probably the way to go on this thing. Oh, Godot, no! I was hoping you wouldn't die there. You might not make it out alive. Do you run from these things? Don't know if they're gonna let me. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, okay, cool. You can run. Alright, there was no way I was winning that with Godot dead. Good to know. You can run from those enemies. Alright, so we need to go... Brass Castle. We'll rest up on the way. Let me save just in case we get a game over from something. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Nothing there, nothing there. I don't really care about setups right now. I kind of just want to finish the chapter if I can. Wait, Godot can walk on the side, right? He should be able to. Because we had to go to Caleria at one point. Yeah, I don't know. We might just stop after Godot's chapter 3. I might just save Thomas's chapter for next stream. Because we're already 3 hours in almost. We're not going to be able to finish. I doubt we'll be able to finish chapter 1 with Thomas today. Do I watch anime? Yeah, I watch some anime. I haven't watched a lot of anime, but I've watched some. I want to get into more anime. That's one of my goals. Fruits Basket, My Hero Academia, I watched a bit, and then a couple of others. The Disastrous Life of Psyche K, I like that one a lot. Oh, Dark Hairs. I didn't think we'd ever see you again. Bum, bum. Give up. But yeah, next stream, start Thomas's chapter. Finally see what's going on with that. And hopefully, maybe Thomas's chapter, maybe Thomas only has like 1 chapter or 2 chapters or something. Maybe he doesn't have as much as the other 3. Hopefully we can get through it all in one stream. Like all of Thomas's stuff. That would be great if we can get through all of Thomas's stuff in one stream. They really make you walk all the way to this place, to the Flame Champ Hideaway. That's crazy, man. That's insane. This game is awesome. I'm really liking Suikoden 3. The weakest thing about it, I think it'll be addressed surely when we get like teleport, like the blinking mirror, but my biggest issue with the game is the backtracking. Definitely the backtracking is like the worst thing about this game. And it's even worse if you want to do recruiting, like, if you want to recruit with characters individually, like do optional recruiting, it's even worse. That's why I don't optional recruit anymore. That's why I'm only recruiting the Stars of Destiny that are, like, conveniently in the area. Because that would make it even worse in the backtracking department. Alright, over here. Yeah, so now we have to go through the code. We haven't been through here with Hugo, or not Hugo, Godot, but still. So, I mean, at least this is a new area for Godot, but still. Ba-ba-ba. Yo, were you low on HP? I didn't realize. Like, all we need is to get the blinking mirror and then it'll get better. I don't know when that'll be. I hope it's like as soon as the 3 characters join forces. I really do. Or like, I just hope it's in chapter 4. I really do. I mean, the better solution would have been to let you... The better solution would have been to, like, if you've been to an area, don't let you walk through the area again. Kind of like, Legaia 2. Because in Legaia 2, if you're traveling from, like, Knoll... That's what it was called, right? Knoll? The main village where Lang was from? I think it was called Knoll. If you're traveling from Knoll to, If you're traveling from Knoll to, like, the Thunder Mines... I was trying to think of a location from Legaia 2 to use as an example. If you're traveling from, like, Knoll to the Thunder Mines, right? You don't need to go through the mountain again. The mountain where you fight, Elfin. You don't need to go through that mountain, like, the actual dungeon again. Lang just, like, walks through it as if he already did the dungeon, because he did. They probably should have done something similar in Suikoden 3. Because, you know, it's annoying. Like, see, because I've been to Koopa Forest, they should let me just pass it. But I digress. I'm really hoping early in Chapter 4 we get teleportation. Because the backtracking is, like, the worst thing about this game. Probably, like, the only real big negative. Wow, you think the Flame Champion lives in a place like this? It's so strange. It's a better hiding place than some crowded city. They say the Flame Champion doesn't age right. I wonder how old he really is. Why do you ask? Oh, I know. You'd go after him if he was young and strong, wouldn't you? Ow. Low life. Oh, Queen. We love her. What did he mean by going after him? Let's go. Yes, we're almost there. Almost there. Godot is about to meet with Chris and Hugo. In Hugo's chapter, they didn't show Godot, but come on, it's obviously Godot. It's gotta be. Like, they were like, oh, we have someone else here? It's obviously Godot. Like, who else would it be? Also, because we did this place twice, I know exactly where to go. I think with Hugo, I made this place longer because I was doing it for the first time. But now I know exactly where to go. Can I hit you guys with a soaring bolt? I'm so excited for tomorrow, though. I'm gonna play more Kingdom Hearts 2 tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun. And it's Thanksgiving. Which, I don't know if we're gonna do a stream on Thanksgiving. We'll see. I might just take the day off because it's Thanksgiving. I think a lot of people are gonna be busy anyway. I don't think a lot of people would come to stream, so I'm probably gonna... I might just take Thanksgiving off. Probably. I think it's a good excuse to not stream. And I don't think a lot of people would watch. If I did it early, maybe, but we'll see. And then Friday's gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna do Suikoden 3 or Dragon Quest on Friday. I know Saturday we're gonna do Soul Hackers 2 and finish it. Or try to finish it. We might not finish it, but... We're gonna do Soul Hackers 2 to try and finish it. I don't know what we're gonna do on Friday, though. We might do more of this game, or we might do more Dragon Quest 6. Ain't you dead? Kill this last orb, please. Stupid orb, thank you. This is it. Oh, bye, Godot. I wonder what's gonna happen to you. What the? Godot! It's time. Oh, whoa. Hugo and Chris, what's up? Been a while, Sana, or should I say, Tur? She's the Flame Champion? I thought she was the Flame Champion's wife. More than a little time has passed, Godot. No! I need to see what happens. Nova, you can see what happens if you go to chapter 4. Yeah, but I really gotta do Thomas's chapter. This is like the perfect time to do Thomas's chapter. Okay, so it's his chapter 4 with everyone now. I didn't want to do a 3-hour stream, but I think this is like the perfect time to stop. I think this is just a solid stopping point. We finished Chris's chapter 3, and then we did all of Godot's chapter 3, so I think this is just the perfect time to stop, and then next stream we'll go into Thomas's, I think. But yeah, really good stuff. Really great stream. I'm really excited to see what happens with the Flame Champion and stuff. We are going to go through Thomas's. I'm looking forward to Thomas's too, though. We're going to do Thomas's, and then we're going to see what's up with Chapter 4. But yeah, that'll be it. I will catch you all later for more Suikoden 3. This has been Nova, signing off. Peace. Okay. Good stuff, chat. But yeah, tomorrow, Kingdom Hearts 2 with Wicked. We're going to do that. It's going to be fun. Thursday, I might take off. I'm considering just taking the day off. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, but probably going to take off. We'll see. And Friday will be maybe Suikoden 3 or maybe Dragon Quest 6. I don't know. And then Saturday will be Soul Hackers 2. But yeah, that's it. I will see you all later.